Just look at me.
Okay.
All right. Wait till they get outside.
Go outside, Stace.
And then they'll come back in. Well, thank you so very much for doing this testimonial. I'd like for this to be all your words. Let's start with some of the things that you've done elsewhere and that you came to me for, and tell others, about what you saw.
Okay. Well, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm 52 years old, and I've been doing originally Botox, filler, and IPL here in Nashville. And I saw a dermatologist here, a very well-known dermatologist here, and his laser center and his treatment center were doing these procedures for me. Unfortunately, I was not getting the results that I wanted. And 2 years ago, I was referred to you. I believe you had pretty much started your practice about then. And a friend of mine that lives in Nashville referred me. So I drove the 5 hours and came up to Asheville Healthspan. And I think we began with Botox and filler. And the results were so much better than what I was getting in Nashville. I truly believed it was worth the drive to Asheville, the 5 hours. I had a problem with the fact that the dermatologist in Nashville was using his techs to do the Botox and the filler. And I had a problem with my eyebrow raising too much. And I truly believe it was because the techs were doing it and not the doctor. And what I loved about your practice is that you're the one doing these treatments. And I just feel more comfortable about it, having had a few quirks along the way with it.
Well, thank you for that. And now, you also did IPL.
Yes, I did it in Nashville.
And how's your experience with us?
I had IPL in Nashville because I have rosacea. I used it quite a bit. And it was all right. It wasn't quite what I wanted. I came to you because I'd been out, of course, in the sun my whole life, and I had discoloration on my neck and my chest. So you did that for me, and I saw almost immediate results within two days. And it was something I was very conscientious about, the discoloration on my neck. And I know that I will be back for more treatments because with IPL, you usually have to have more than one treatment.
Oh, exactly.
And so I had every intention of coming back and continuing that process because, it makes me less self-conscious. And it is something that was really bothering me. So I was very happy with your procedure.
A lot of women are hesitant about having, if they do fillers, they're always hesitant about their lips. And a lot of that has to do with movie stars and celebrities that have been overfilled and have duck lips. Would you share your experience with the fillers that you've had with us, especially the lips?
Okay. As for the lips, I don't have much of an upper lip, and you suggested that I get the filler. I had done fillers in every other part of my face that you could, but not the lips for that very reason that you brought up. And I was very hesitant about it, but by that time, I had been at your practice for almost 2 years, so I totally trusted you. And I just wanted a little bit. I didn't want a big change, and you did a great job because it was just enough to let me feel more confident about my lip, but I wasn't self-conscious about it. So I would definitely do it again. You've done filler here for me, and my cheeks, which I know as you grow older, your cheeks hollow out. And that was a big change. And you get immediate results with filler. And that's what I love. And I have lines around my lip. And you have filled those in for me. And the crow's feet. And, of course, you did the Botox for the lines on my forehead, which don't even exist now. And so the thing about the filler and the Botox, and I've been doing it for so many years, probably 5 years, is now I just go to you and I just say, do whatever it is that you think needs to be done. I don't come in like I did in Nashville at the dermatologist, pointing out specific areas. I trust you and the good work that you do, and I just say, what do you think I need?
Well, thank you so much for that. Would you be comfortable talking about your experience with the breast augmentation, the cleavage?
Yeah, it's the PRP?
Yes.
Yes. I know I was...
Platelet-rich plasma.
Right. I know that I was up there shortly after you started this procedure. And I was very hesitant with my breasts because I didn't want it to look unnatural. And the work that you did on it was fantastic and a fraction of the cost of plastic surgery, which I certainly didn't want to spend that amount of money on plastic surgery. And yet my breasts lifted and they were fuller. It filled my bra up. In fact, I had to go up a size and buy all new bras, but it was certainly worth it because, I never had cleavage unless I purchased a bra that would give me the cleavage. And also I had lines right here on my chest because as you get older, you wake up and you have these creases that don't go away. And for a year, no creases.
And I believe
and that's amazing.
We microneedled your décolletage as well.
Yes, and that was I was more excited, I think, about the creases going away even than the breast augmentation, because it's one of those things you just notice when you wake up in the morning, and so you don't wear a low cut shirt because it's not attractive. Well,
listen, we certainly appreciate you making such a drive to come see us. And whatever we can do for you, please just keep us informed, and we want to be there for you.
One last thing.
Okay.
I have to add. My hands.
Oh, that's
right. My hands looked like the hands of a 70-year-old woman. And I'm not a heavy person, and so it was very, very bony and veiny. And it was something that I was very conscientious of.
Would you tell the listeners what I did with your hands with the filler?
Yes, you did the PRP.
PRP?
Right, and the filler in my hands. And when I walked out of your office, my hands looked 15 years younger.
Was it painful?
No, not at all.
Wonderful.
It was you made it a very easy process for me. So, no, I'd do it again. I plan on continuing doing it. So, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Done. There we go.